Hi everyone, welcome to the lecture number 12 of unit number 4 series solution of differential equation. In this lecture we are going to cover the remaining part of unit number 4, the last topic, series solution of Legendre's differential equation at the point x equal to 0, which is ordinary point for this Legendre's differential equation. Means in our syllabus we just have to obtain the solution of Legendre's differential equation at a point x equal to 0, which is an ordinary point for Legendre's differential equation. So very first I will tell you the definition of Legendre's equation. The differential equation of the type 1 minus x square d2y by dx square minus 2x dy by dx plus n into n plus 1 y equal to 0 is called a Legendre's differential equation. Okay. Now in previous unit also we have seen the Cauchy's differential equation and Legendre's differential equation. But that Legendre's differential equation is different from this Legendre's differential equation. that uh, that Legendre's differential equation can be reduced to linear differential equation with constant coefficient, but this we cannot reduce to linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Okay, this is the difference between two differential equations. Now here in this lecture we will solve this Legendre's differential equation at a point x equal to 0. So let us see the solution. Here p0 of x equal to 1 minus x square, which is the coefficient of d2y by dx square. This is known to us, right? And if you put x equal to 0 in that polynomial, we'll get p0 at 0 equal to 1, which is a non-zero quantity. As this is non-zero quantity, this will imply x equal to 0 is an ordinary point of equation 1, given equation 1. So as this is the ordinary point for this differential equation, so for solving this we are going to apply the technique we discussed in the first in first topic. We have discussed the technique of obtaining solution of a differential equation of this type at ordinary point. Okay, that is we call that method as power series method also. Okay, so we consider the solution of the differential equation as y equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square, which is the power series summation k ranges from 0 to infinity ak x raised to k. To this series we don't multiply by x raised to m when we are calculating the solution at ordinary point. If we are determining solution at regular singular point, then we multiply it by x raised to m. That is the Frobenius method. Okay. Now this problem we are going to solve by the first method, power series method. Now differentiate this with respect to x. So after differentiating with respect to x, our series starts from k equal to 1 to infinity in power series method. A k x raised to k minus 1 is the derivative, and the double derivative d2y by dx square, that series starts from k equal to 2 to infinity after differentiating. Okay, and the derivative will be ak into k minus 1 x raised to k minus 2. Now the next task is to put these three values 2, 3, 4 in the given equation 1. So after doing that we'll get this step 1 minus x square into d2y by dx square. This is the derivative, minus 2x into dy by dx value plus n into n plus 1 in the value of y. Okay, now I have substituted all the three values in equation 1. Now we are going to simplify it, okay, further, and later on we are going to equate to 0 the coefficient of x raised to k to get the recurrence relation. Okay, and once we get recurrence relation in power series method, we determine the values of a2, a3, a4 constants, means a2 onwards constants in terms of a1 and a0, and that we substitute in the equation 2, that is your power series y equal to a0 a1x plus a2x square dot dot dot. Okay, so for doing that, first we are going to simplify this equation. So after multiplying by 1 minus x square inside, we'll get two series. First is starting from k equal to 2 to infinity, ak into k minus 1 x raised to k minus 2 minus x square into the series will give us k ranges from 2 to infinity, ak into k minus 1 x raised to k. After multiplying by x square, we'll get here x raised to k. Now minus 2 times multiply by this x inside, we'll get k ranges from 1 to infinity, ak k x raised to k, plus last series n into n plus 1, k ranges from 0 to infinity, ak x raised to k as it is. Okay, now the next thing is there are total 3 series containing x raised to k. Okay, all the series which are containing x raised to k we club together. Okay, ak x raised to k we can take common, and we make the range of all the series from 0 to infinity. Even though we are having range here 1 to infinity and 2 to infinity, and if your series contain x raised to k, that series you can write from 0 to infinity, because even if you start your range from 0 to infinity, for this series it will not affect the value of the series, because if you start from 0, here already we are having k, so when you will put k equal to 0, we'll get there 0 only, right? And when you will put k equal to 1, you will get your actual series. Means even if we start from 0, we are going to add 0 in that series, that's it. And here if you are starting from 0, still we are going to add two zeros there, right? One for k equal to 0, this will give us 0, and for k equal to 1, this will become 0, and k equal to 2, you will get some quantity, because this series you will get even if you are writing it from 0 to infinity. So the terms, there are three series which are containing x raised to k. All the series range we are going to change to 0 to infinity, and that is not going to change your value of the series. Okay, that thing you need to understand. And the first series having x raised to k minus 2, that we are going to keep as it is. So after doing that, I have changed here range 0 to infinity of both the series. Same series I have written here. Okay, and later on I have taken common ak and x raised to k. After taking common ak and x raised to k from three series, we'll get here n into n plus 1 minus k into k minus 1 minus 2k. And here the first series as it is, from 2 to infinity ak k minus 1 x raised to k minus 2, right? Now for recurrence relation, for getting recurrence relation, we equate to 0 the coefficient of x raised to k. Okay, so we need to check coefficient of x raised to k in both the series, and we need to equate it to 0 to get the recurrence relation. Now here I have written from first series and from second series, means I have determined the coefficient of x raised to k from the first series and from second series. From the second series it is directly available, ak into n plus 1 minus k into k minus 1 minus 2k. After simplification, that will be equal to ak into n plus 1 minus k square minus k. Okay, and from the first series, from this series, it is starting from k equal to 2 to infinity, right? For getting here x raised to k, we need to replace k by k plus 2. If you replace k by k plus 2, 2 and minus 2 will get cancelled, x raised to k will remain. Means for getting the coefficient of x raised to k in the first series, we are going to replace k by k plus 2, and that will give us the coefficient as ak plus 2, k plus 2, and k plus 2 minus 1, that is k plus 1. So that is nothing but ak plus 2, k plus 2 into k plus 1. Okay, so this is how you need to understand how to get the coefficient of x raised to k whenever we are having lower power of x. Okay, we just have to add some value of k there. Okay, that will give us the coefficient of x raised to k as like this. Okay, now we have obtained the coefficient of x raised to k from both the series. Let us rearrange the terms to get the recurrence relation. Means what we are going to do, we are going to solve this for ak plus 2. For that we will shift this term on the right, and we will divide by this product on the right. Okay, so after doing that, we'll get the recurrence relation as, this will be the value of a recurrence relation that we'll get. It is ak plus 2 equal to minus ak into n plus 1 minus k square minus k divided by k plus 2 k plus 1. Now our task is to determine the constants a2, a3, a4, a5 onwards. Okay, so few constants I have determined for you. The first constant, when we will put k equal to 0 in the recurrence relation, we will get a2 as minus a0 by 2, k equal to 0. If you put in the denominator, we will get 2 into 1, that is 2. In the numerator, n into n plus 1, 0, 0. So n into n plus 1 upon 2. This is the value of a2 in terms of a0. Now for a3, put k equal to 1. So a3 equal to, on the right we'll have a1 into n into n plus 1 as it is. Here we are putting k equal to 1, so 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 will become, and here 1 plus 2, 3 into 2, 6. So we'll have minus a1 into n square plus n minus 2 upon 6. This n square plus n is obtained after multiplying by n inside. Okay, now this is the second degree polynomial. Again, this can be factorized. Two factors of this polynomial we can determine as n plus 2 and n minus 1. N plus 2 and n minus 1, right? Then the next constant a4 we can determine as minus, and this is the value of a3 in terms of a1. So we determine the constant a2 onwards in terms of a0 and a1. That you need to understand for power series method. Now for k equal to 2, a4 you will get in terms of a2 first. Again we need it in terms of a0 or a1. So we'll replace the value of a2 from the obtained value. So after doing that, we'll get the value of a4 in terms of a0 as n into n plus 1 n square plus n minus 6 by 24. You can check the calculations, okay? And for k equal to 3, a5 you will get as a1 into n square plus n minus 2 n square plus n minus 12 upon 20 into 6, that is 120, okay? So I have obtained few constants for you, okay? Now these constants we are going to put in the solution y equal to that power series, okay? And that will give us the final solution of the Legendre's differential equation at ordinary point x equal to 0. Now while substituting the values of a0, a1, I have factorized the polynomials, okay? That polynomials we obtain in the coefficients. So y equal to, first term is a0, second term is a1x, that two terms are fixed. Now a2 value we have obtained as minus a0 by 2 factorial into 2 factorial I have written, it is 2, so can be written as 2 factorial into n plus 1. Coefficient of a2 we are having x square, okay? Then a3 is also negative, it is minus a1 by 6. 6 can be written as 3 factorial, and the polynomial n square plus n minus 2 I have factorized as n plus 2 into n minus 1, okay? Into x cube, coefficient of a3 is x cube, plus a4 is in terms of a0 into n plus 1. The next polynomial n square plus n minus 6 I have factorized as n plus 3 into n minus 2. Divided by 24 we have there. That 24 can be written as 4 factorial into x raised to 4. The last coefficient a5 is in terms of, there are so many coefficients, we have calculated up to a5. a5 is in terms of a1, that is also positive. So a1 by 120 we have. 120 is nothing but 5 factorials. And the factors of the polynomials I have written as n plus 2, n minus 1, n plus 4, n minus 3 into x raised to 5. Now after putting the values of these constants in the power series, we are going to take common a0 terms together and a1 terms together. So that I have done here on the next step. If you take a0 common from the terms of a0, we'll get inside bracket first term a0 into 1. This term will give us a0 into 1. Then in the coefficient of x square, here we are having a0. So if you take a0 common, so here the term will be negative, n into n plus 1 upon 2 factorial into x square, n into n plus 1 upon 2 factorial into x square. Then we are having a0 and a coefficient of x raised to 4. So that is plus term, n into n plus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 divided by 4 factorial into x raised to 4 dot dot dot. Next term we don't know, okay? You can simply write dot dot dot. Plus a1 into, now I am going to take a1 common, so first term will be x minus, next term will be coefficient of x cube, that is minus a1 by 6, minus n plus 2 into n minus 1 divided by 3 factorial 6 into x cube plus this term, okay? And this is like y equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2, okay? So this is second degree differential equation. It will have two constants in the solution, and in the coefficient of constant we'll have some functions of x, and in power series method they are the series, right? So these are the series we have obtained in the coefficient of a0 and a1. So this is the series solution of the Legendre's differential equation at ordinary point x equal to 0. Hope you have understood the solution. If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in comment box, or you can ask me on WhatsApp, okay? And this is it from the unit number 4. This is the last lecture of unit number 4, okay? One more time you go through all the solution, write all the steps carefully, definitely you will understand it, okay? Thank you.